Just like to welcome up then Ben Taylor, who's the Managing Director of Wales Wrgb. Ben, we heard in the video there, the success story continues, the reinvigoration of Wales Wrgb. It has been a success story since we moved north from the south of Wales, hasn't it?
Yeah, this is a fantastic event. It's got so much history, so much pedigree as the international rally of Great Britain. It's been Wales Wrgb since 2003. And really it feels like a new event that started 3 years ago. We moved up to North Wales with the show that had been down in South Wales, Cardiff and Swansea for the best part of 12 years. And the way the region has adopted and embraced what it is we've got to offer here with the rally, it's been fantastic. And we've got so many people that we need to thank.
We have a new clerk of the course, and be nice to talk to him. Ian Campbell, where are you? Perhaps, but the rally itself, in terms of the quality of the stages, has always been undoubted. You've been out recently to have a look. How are they looking this year?
We went round at the end of August, beginning of September, and covered all of the special stages. The stages are fantastic, they really are. We've made quite a few changes to the route for this year. As Ben has just said, we've got our longest competitive sections since coming up north. And we start on Friday and with my head and throw them into a real challenge straight away with a 31-kilometre length stage. And we're running in reverse. It's never been done that way since many years. So it starts off very fast, and you've got the flowing bits of Pikes Peak at the end of it. And then we have the spectator special, if you like, with Sweet Lamb, and everything that the bowl brings from that perspective. And then my heron is into Halfren after that for the longest stage of the event, and that's just Friday morning.
Really honoured and privileged to have a headline sponsor for the first time in, what, 10 or 12 years, Ben, since we last had a headline sponsor. Is Day Insure. So one or two of you will know what Day Insure is all about, but to hear a little more about Day Insure's involvement, Dennis Ryan. Dennis, you know what, Wrgb has been associated with some iconic brands in the past. How excited are you as the boss of Day Insure to be involved with this wonderful event?
Well, it's a very great privilege for me. From a business point of view, very excited about what it might do for us. From a personal point of view, I've followed this sport from being a boy, really. So,
I've heard you're a big fan. You're a big motorsport fan, but a big fan of rallying in particular.
Absolutely. I've spent a lot of hours and days in the forest watching this event in my teenage years. So it's practically on my doorstep because the business is based in Cheshire, in Tarporley. So to have an international motorsport event and to be the headline sponsor is a very big privilege.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvin Evans, the British 2016 British Rally Champion. Elvin, Wales Wrgb is obviously an enormous event for yourself. It's your home event. Tell us if you can, the plans for Wales Wrgb this year.
Unfortunately, I haven't got a lot to say at the minute. So yeah, we're still working on it. Obviously, at the minute, the priority for me is to secure a seat for 2017. So we're working pretty hard on that at the minute, and hopefully, if we get that wrapped up soon enough, then the plans for GB can come with that. But yeah, at the moment, there's no firm plans in place.
It must be quite frustrating for you, because I'm sure you know that given the right car, with the start position you would have at Wales Wrgb, a podium finish would be a real possibility for you.
Yeah, for sure. I think you know, with the right car and the right package, that we can go well. I think we were strong here last year as well. With the start position we'd have right at the back, if the condition is wet, then it would be difficult. But that said, you know, I still think that you know, with the right package, that we could challenge right up front.
A really good situation in the UK now, where there are a lot of youngsters coming through. We've got a couple of them with us today. Chris Ingram is one of our young junior drivers who's making a name for himself, certainly on the European stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Ingram. It's good to see you, but I have to say, you know, when I knew I was doing this last week, I thought we were going to be, you know, welcoming our junior European champion here this morning. Didn't quite work out. I mean, by the smallest of margins and the most dreadful bad luck, you didn't quite manage to secure that at the weekend.
Yeah, unfortunately we had a technical problem on the last few stages, so my German teammate picked it up, but that's motorsport and politics sometimes. We're still going to become European Tour drive champions in Cyprus, so it's not all bad.
Politics? Politics? Is there a story there you want to tell us?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe one day, save that for later. But it was a great year for you, Chris. I mean, you've gone to the European Rally Championship. It's, if you like, the second championship in the world. It's just one below the World Rally Championship. And you've had an amazing year. You've had a succession of podiums. You've had wins. Really, you've shown what you can do on a European stage.
Yeah, it's been an amazing year, and now just ready for R5. I want to try and find an opportunity and get there, because I feel, 10 times the better driving than I was last year.
Now, you've done Rally GB a few times. You've done very well on Rally GB in the past. You've won your class, I think, a couple of times. You mentioned R5 there. Is that the aim for this year, to try and get a driver in an R5 car?
Definitely, yeah, but we're a bit late, so we've still got quite a long way to go, but that's what we're pushing for. But next year is the most important thing. So
And what are the plans for next year, Chris? Anything that you can tell us about yet?
Not yet. Still working on a lot of things, so a lot of hard work over the next few months.
It's exciting times, though, isn't it, for British drivers, for junior drivers? There's yourself, there's Ocean, there's John, there's Tom, lots of young drivers really pushing hard. And when you've got young drivers pushing each other, the level goes up another notch, doesn't it?
Exactly, yeah, it's incredible, and it's great to see, Elfin doing so well. It's a great role model, and hopefully we can be there in a few years as well.
Chris, thank you very much for coming today. Bad luck for the European Championship, and hopefully we'll see you on TV. That's Chris Ingram. Now, Chris nearly made it, as I say, in the Junior Championship this year, but we do have another champion from the BRC, our BRC2 champion with us this morning, Matt Edwards. Matt, where are you? Good to see you, Matt. What a year you had, Matt, in the British Rally Championship. The BRC2 was for Group N cars. Started off there, ended up in an R5 car, and ended up with your best result possibly ever in a rally car.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, to be within a second of mile of Elgin on tarmac, which wasn't my preferred surface at all. I've only done a handful of tarmac rallies in my life, so that was a big bonus to finish the year. And what a year it's been.
It has been a great year for rallying in the UK. You were very much central to the reinvigorated British Rally Championship. What did you make of the show that was put on there this year?
Yeah, I mean, the BRC is certainly a platform for a lot of businesses to start their advertising campaign, and certainly that's what's generated my opportunity with Swift. There's a business case for being in the British Rally Championship now, and checking the post later in. But no, to have a marketable option there in rallying has given me the opportunity to drive an R5, and it gave me the opportunity to do the British Championship at all. To have a chance at a title in the BRC was certainly an ambition of mine, and being able to achieve that this year.
Yeah, he did a great job.